going on, guys? Coach Ashley here. Just wanted to get on real quick and talk about squat pattern. So most of us know our traditional squat. So most people end up starting with feet about hip width apart, toes pointed forward. Here, we want to push the hips back slightly and then sit down towards those heels. And then exhale as we drive through those heels to stand back up. If you're someone that experiences any sort of hip pinching or pain within their squat, biggest thing to help sort of relieve that is just taking those toes and slightly pointing them out. That's going to create more space within that hip socket, allowing you to just have a little bit more room and freedom in that squat. So biggest thing, making sure that we're not turning those toes out too much, because we're not doing any ballet here, right? So we're gonna bring those toes, again, from that straight position, slightly angle them out, and then we're going to perform that same squat pattern here. So again, push the hips back slightly, and then we're gonna sit back down towards the center of the heels. And we're gonna drive right back up. Biggest key, regardless of squat pattern, whether it's toes forward or toes pointed out slightly, is making sure that we're staying in line. So the hip is going to follow the knee, which is going to follow the ankle over those toes, all right? So when we come down, you'll notice my hips and my knees and my toes are in line with one another. We tend to see sometimes people end up squatting, even if they turn their toes out, they'll still think knees need to go forward. So they kind of come into this valgus position here, which is going to roll those ankles in, which over time, kinetically, in your kinetic chain, can cause issues in the ankles, the knees, the hips, even low back, and so on. So biggest key is just making sure, regardless of whatever position feels comfortable for you and your squatting pattern, is just making sure that we keep ourselves in line from the hips down. So that is a easy rundown of squat pattern, how you get yourself set up successfully for that. If you have any questions, let us know.